How's it going, everyone? Brandon from the Manga Guys back with another One Piece live reaction video. This time it's chapter 920, I almost said 820, 920. Just came off reading the chapter 919. Oh my god, time travel, Samurai Jack, what is going on? Let's get into this. Manga stream, of course. Chapter 920, I Love Odin. Zoro and Sanji are both... Okay, so we're getting the normal chapter covers back. They're both daydreaming. Zoro is dreaming of just... Sanji just on the ground behind him, and Chopper! Chopper! Chopper cheering him. Chopper is fangirling over Zoro, and then Sanji just... In Sanji's dream, he beat Zoro, he broke his sword, and then... Nami. Chopper, though, I want to know if in the request they requested Chopper to be cheering Zoro on, because there is like an underlying theme or subplot or something that back in like the beginning days of One Piece, a lot of, even a little bit after it, I think, there were like some openings and a lot of like Zoro and Chopper moments, like Chopper just on Zoro's head like petting him, and people were like getting like vibes like, is Oda trying to like not ship Zoro and Chopper, but like what's Oda trying to say with like Zoro and Chopper's like brotherhood, and they're like, what's their relationship? It was kind of like he was making it seem kind of special and significant, and I just thought that was funny that this person, I wonder if they requested it or if Oda did that to try to continue like the legacy, because out of all the Straw Hats, why would he put Chopper cheering on Zoro? Like, think about it. That was funny. And then Sanji has a heart and a nosebleed in his dream. That's funny. Page 3. Wano Country Curry Ruins of Odin Castle. Here's where Odin Castle used to be. The truth is, though, that this is but a nickname. Its true name is Curry Castle. Because the people of Curry loved Odin from the bottom of their hearts, they named the castle after him. He was Momo's dad, right? Indeed. This is crazy. How do they travel? Our Lord Odin, we're getting like a shadowed out shot of him, was truly a one-of-a-kind man, though he was the son of the then shogun of Wano, Kozuki Sukiyaki. He was a wild man and would often cause violent trouble. Eventually he was driven out of the flower capital. At that time there was a part of Wano that was nearly without law and order. Okay, so damn, he was not... There was a part where he was shunned from the royal palace. Page 4. Criminals and Ronin, driven out of every village in Wano, formed factions. Damn, and stole from and killed each other, and the streets ran red with blood daily. Shogun's family had long since thrown in the towel. Such was the lawlessness of that area. That area today is known as Curry. So that's where they are now, I think. And Luffy and Nami look shocked. The young Lord Odin somehow found his way to Curry. This is Kaido, I think. No, it's not Kaido. That face, the silhouetted face right here, reminded me of the old silhouette of Kaido back before Oda, I guess, finalized his design. When like Garp first told Luffy about the Yonko, that face right there reminded me of Kaido's face then, but that's not Kaido. And then picked a fight with the most dangerous man of all the villains that frequented the land, Boy Ashura. He defeated him and eventually brought together all the good-for-nothings under himself. Lord Odin taught them to work and build a town and raise a castle. For his town people, he cultivated the Paradise Plantations. He built a free, laughter-filled village here and was even granted the title of Dynamo of Curry by Shogun. Oh, so the Shogun was still there. They said the Shogun threw in the towel, so I thought there was just like no Shogun at all. Oh, but by his dad, Shogun Sukiyaki. Such were the feats of Lord Odin had accomplished, all before he reached the age of 20. Whoa, that's crazy. Page 5. He cut rivers into land and built wharves, to line them. He connected the villages and the people that lived in them. He would often utter the following catchphrase, "This is uncomfortable." And then Zoro just got lost. Those guys, sheesh, where the hell they'd get off to? Zoro just kind of killed a tiger casually. I thought we were gonna get intro box for Zoro down there for a second because it just seemed like that type of panel, but I was like, oh, you don't need to do that. I can't believe that Lion Dog managed to get lost with me riding on its back. A wharf. Should I catch a boat again? So a wharf, I guess, is kind of like a city by a river, I'm guessing. I didn't know what that was before. Page 6. Oh, we got Inuarashi. Curry Wano country, a certain beach. Wano was just too small for a man like Lord Odin. This beach takes me back. So is he telling the backstory to someone else too? He looks sick in the Wano, like the hat, like the uniform. They called us the talking dog and the talking cat. We washed up on this very beach. People were terrified of us. But not Lord Odin. Oh yeah, damn, he's telling the story to, I guess, the three musketeers. Well, not anymore, not the three, but the two that are left. But not Lord Odin. Wow, so they rescued him when they washed him in Wano. Or he rescued them, my bad. Have you no shame, you louts? Oh, this is when they were like little, oh, they were cute. They were little tiny. Only the ignorant fear what is different from themselves. He was our true savior. He was our true hero, our true lord. Page 7. Back at the graves again. He fascinated Whitebeard. He fascinated Whitebeard, charmed Roger, and Luffy's laughing at that. A samurai of Wano. Damn, this dude must have been fucking something. Charmed Roger, samurai of Wano. So this dude was no joke. Sanji's shocked, and then everyone's shocked. Broken Carrot going back to the top. So this samurai, this new shogun, Orochi, if he killed Odin without the help of, I'm guessing, Kaido, he's a fucking badass. Getting shots at the dog, and then Sanji. Okay, so I'm guessing there was some story told off panel that we didn't get to see. Sanji looking pissed. Nami's crying. Oh, come on, don't do this to us, Oda. Tell us. Nami, are you serious? How horrible. And Luffy saying, what? What happened to Odin? Our beloved Lord Odin died just like that as a criminal. Luffy, you already knew he died. Why are you getting so mad? He just broke something. He died? Are you kidding me? How could you, Orochi? The great Lord Odin's death was more than 20 years ago. But to us, it happened no more than a few months ago. What the hell? This is crazy. I know they time travel, but still. Everyone's crying. Kara's crying, Chopper, Brook. The last moments of the gallant warrior we knew as Kozuki Odin, yet burned fresh into our eyes. So they're not going to tell us what happened, how this Orochi came about. Or are they? Page 8. I can't believe y'all made it out of a situation like that. Let me just make sure I'm not missing a page. I can't believe y'all made it out of a situation like that. Indeed, we were truly without allies. We had no choice but to run like mad for our lives. We escaped the gallows and headed for this place, Castle Odin. What happened? How'd you go back in time? Along the way we passed Nekomamushi and Inuarashi quarreling as usual. The two were soon captured and their lives were very near forfeit. At that point it didn't matter if one of us died along the way, we simply had to reach Odin Castle. Wow. They were running for their lives and because, oh my god, I want a flashback of this. And Orochi, who had planned the overthrow of the Kozuki family line, next set his eyes on Lord Momonosuke. That makes sense. However, Kaido beat him to the punch. The castle was already aflame. So Odin died somewhere else. Like, they just killed him, and they hung him up, and then but they weren't at his castle when he died, so then they went back to the castle, but then Kaido already set it aflames. And in this panel right here, it looks like we got Kaido on the left, obviously. Jack on the... And if we go to the right, there's Jack there on the left because they got the horns, and the person next to Jack looks like Pika, but I doubt it was because he's more of a Doflamingo man, and Doflamingo 20 years ago was probably still in the West Blue or North Blue, wherever he was from. I think North Blue, and I'm just guessing that those are the three calamities. So Jack, the Drought, and we don't know about the other two, but that mask looks a lot like Pika's mask, so that's just why I said that. Castle is already aflame. So Raizo, in this little silhouette, we got Raizo, Kinemon, Kanjuro, Kiku, and the guy next to Raizo, I'm guessing that's the grandpa of Otama, or Tama. Page 9. Inside the castle, Lord Momonosuke and his sister, Lady Hiroshi, remain. So Momonosuke was already inside the castle. Oh, they were trying to rescue him. And his sister, Lady Hiyori, remained. Lord Momonosuke, Lady Hiyori, Lady Toki. Oh shit, this lady's name is Lady Toki, and Toki means time. As did their mother, Lady Kozuki Toki. So Momo's sister, and his mom were all there. And her name is Lady Toki, which is, so did she send them back in time? It was quite hard for us to believe them, but there were rumors that Lady Toki was in fact born long ago in the ancient past. Okay, got major chills. You know why. Ancient past. You know what that means. Oh my god. And we're not even seeing her face or her daughter's face. So do we know them? I'm freaking. I'm bugging out right now. Oh my god. People can't return to the past. Yeah, okay. I actually think that, like, if time travel is real, you can't go into the past. You can just go into the future. That's what I believe, because the past already happened. I know the future didn't happen yet, but I believe that, like, scientifically, it's more feasible to go into the future than it is to the past. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm pretty sure I've heard that somewhere. People can never return to the past, but they can travel into the future. I have ventured farther into the future with this strange Toki Toki power of mine. Oh, that's her saying this. So she ate a fruit. She ate a fucking devil fruit that she can travel forward in time. Now, is she still alive? That's the question. Or did she die back then at this time? And now I have found it, my final destination. Oh, she's dead. I see such has befallen Lord Odin that I too must stay. They're all bowing their heads in shame. That one guy to the right is definitely the Usopp nose looking guy Luffy met in the beginning of this arc. Page 10, Kinemon's crying. This is still a flashback. If we could but travel into the future, we will carefully fulfill Lord Odin's dreams. We will end Orochi and Kaido and open Wano's border. So Kaido has been in control of Wano for like 20 years. That's fucking crazy. Oh my god. She's smiling there. Take care of Momonosuke, and then she sent them into the future. Why 20 years though, I wonder? Where is this a dream? Where are we? They're at the same spot. Okay, so they just went 20 years in the future in the same spot. Where's the castle, the fires, and Lady Toki? Lady Hiroki. She didn't send the... Did she not send her daughter into the future? Why would she not do that? I understand if she wants to stay, but why wouldn't she send her daughter? Page 11. Where's my mother, Kinemon? Oof. They put the graves there. That's why their graves are there. Old graves, so they were true. The rumors of Lady Toki's powers. The Wano in which we stand is 20 years older than the one we knew. How did he know 20 years, though? Did she tell them, or did they just know? And who else's names are on those graves? I'm guessing the other 9 people aren't that important if we're not going to tell us then. But where's the daughter? Because he said, where's his mother? So is the daughter with them? We knew nothing about this, new Wano, so we walked around to acquaint ourselves with our surroundings. Page 12. This is really interesting. Factories crowding the land, countless smokestacks polluting the skies, undrinkable water, the food supply tightly controlled. This is like a nightmare. Village and dynamo destroyed, the Kozuki name despised. And we got really contrasting shots of people like laboring, and then the dog outside like the main capital, and then inside the capital everything's beautiful. It was nothing like the Wano we once knew. We thought we wouldn't have anyone that would fight besides us, but we were wrong. Why 20 years though, I want to know. Are you really Kozuke Momonosuke? Oh, so they found people that were still supporters of the Kozuki family. 20 years. We have been waiting 20 years. We held faith in the last words of your mother, Lady Toki, and waited patiently for this day. So she told everybody, or everybody knows of the kind of prophecy that she said. Page 13, my mother. Lady Toki's last words implied that the Kozuki family would have its revenge in 20 years. As far-fetched as that may seem, the fact that your bodies, that is, the bodies of the 9 red sheets, were never found was proof enough. All 9 of them were never found? Damn, and these guys were just like believers. No matter how slim, there was a chance you all would reappear 20 years into the future. If you were to take command in an attack against Orochi, there are those who would gladly fight beside you. All of them have carved the signs of the moon into their ankles. Okay, that's cool. My word, even though 20 years have passed, we still have allies. You must assemble your ranks unseen. We will try our very best. So this is why they left Wano country, I'm guessing, to find Inuarashi and Nekomamushi. And they kind of got lost along the way with kidnapping of Momonosuke and stuff. Page 14. Wait. Is this girl Kiku? Is she Momonosuke's sister? She might be. I'm calling it now. That makes sense. I don't know why. I just saw the panel of her sitting next to KINEMON, and I don't think they said she was a member in that flashback. We didn't see her as one of the samurai. That's his sister. I guess they changed her name to Kiku. It's definitely her. As far as you know, we entrusted Kiko the task of investigating the enemy, as you know, left on a voyage to gather commanders. Unfortunately, the shadow of our ship was seen leaving. Travel is a crime here. We were chased. Oh, okay, so they tried to leave and they were found. And though we aimed to travel to Zo because we had no navigation skills, we soon were shipwrecked. Raizo got lost and separated from Raizo. Let us meet again in Zo. So they didn't even know Raizo was at Zo. They just hoped he got there. Barely alive, we washed up on the shores of Dressrosa, but there we were beset upon by Doflamingo. Damn, they had it fucking rough. Holy shit. Who was secretly in cahoots with Kaido. By mistake, Momonosuke boarded the wrong ship. Oh, we just got on the wrong ship. And in pursuing him, I was separated from Kanjuro. Don't... Realizing what happened now, and then everything that happened to them, shit was bad. Their lord got killed. They got sent into the future, into a country where pretty much everybody was against them. Then they went out to sea to find allies, and they all got separated. First Raizo, and then Momonosuke, and then Kanjuro, and KINEMON was all alone. They had it rough. Surprise, KINEMON's hair isn't white. All that stress he must have been experiencing. They really had it rough. Holy crap. Page 50. And then we landed. We found Caesar, Doflamingo's lackey. And then Law cut him up. Damn. Now we're seeing everything we never saw before. Law, friend though he may be now, cut me up. Imagine being fucking KINEMON in Punk Hazard, cut up. Literally just sitting there in pieces. Everything that had happened to him that we just heard had happened. He was still so determined to get Momonosuke back, Kanjuro, Raizo, get the allies, go back to Wano. He has been through some shit. Like, really has been through some shit. I would never have guessed this character would have meant so much to the story back then in, Punk Hazard. I remember literally, this is like around when I caught up to reading One Piece manga, because the last chapter I read in the manga, before like, when I caught up, before I had to wait weekly, was the very end of Fishman Island. It was like when Shirahoshi was revealed to be Poseidon. So Punk Hazard came right after that. And this was back when I was like a sophomore in high school. I was reading like Punk Hazard at the library in school. And I just remember Luffy telling the pair of legs, hey, join my crew. I vividly remember that. And just seeing how long we've been with KINEMON and how much he means to the story now, it just boggles my mind how much of an important character he is. Probably, he's been through more shit than Vivi, I will say. Because he had Vivi's whole country crisis, but he had it way worse. Yeah. So they're actually very similar characters, Vivi and KINEMON, now that I think about it. But Kanjuro had it, or KINEMON had it way rougher. And just them throwing it back to Punk Hazard right now when he got cut up by Law, that just brings everything full circle. Wow. He went through some shit. And just when I thought we'd lost all hope, we met you. And Sanji kicked you in the face. Who are you? Or that thing just talked. And then he had the Nami with the breast band. What's the matter? You don't like it? I love it. Damn, it really makes sense. KINEMON is from the past. From his mannerisms and everything. I mean, I don't think anybody would have guessed it because they just chalked it up to, oh, he's from Wano. It's a secluded country. They're probably just not exposed to a lot of things. But he's from Wano and from the past. That explains it, I think, why he doesn't know what devil fruits are. Now that I think of it, danger after danger befell us, but we were blessed in the friends we made. And even though Orochi's forces still curse us in name, we are saved by the fact that they know nothing about what actually happened to us. We are truly believed to have become ghosts. Page 16. That just blew my mind. I just had a mini, like, revelation realizing everything that happened to them. As a result... Sorry, there's a beeping noise. I guess that's like a big truck backing up or something. As a result, they haven't even started looking for us, and they haven't noticed that we managed to re-enter the country. Neither did I, one of your friends. I'm guessing Kiku is still the daughter. Neither did I, one of your friends. Ah, I'm so sorry. Oi, quit flirting. Who's he talking to? I don't understand, Sanju. Okay, whatever. It is imperative that the word of this not get out. Alright, gotcha. Don't tell him, Luffy, come on. Alright, unless you're like fucking finishing off Kaido, then you could say it, but don't. Like, that's gonna happen, Luffy finishing off Kaido. Not anytime soon. It shouldn't happen. Our forces have Luffy's Straw Hat Pirates and Law's Heart Pirates. We also have the Minks and Inuarashi's Musketeers and Nekomamushi's Guardians. Finally, we have the rebel samurai that we've been gathering from across the country. I wonder how Law feels about this, really, because, like I said, he was prepared to die in Dressrosa fighting Doflamingo. He left his crew on Zou, and he was ready to be done with them, so I guess he doesn't have any plans, so he's just kind of going with the flow with them. Maybe he wants to take down Kaido because he was a supporter of Doflamingo, but I don't think he would really care about that much, because his vendetta against Doflamingo was a lot more personal. Then I don't think he would just want to kill Kaido just because he was associated with Doflamingo. I don't think he would really care about that. That'd be interesting. I just hope we get some confirmation from Law about what he wants to do about all this. I mean, he's going with them. I just wish we knew kind of why. I guess because he's got nothing better to do. That's what I think Oda's chalking it up to. Ideally, I'd like to have 5,000 men. However, I don't wish to wage open war. This is a cool panel, though, of everybody we got. The Straw Hats and the Minks and Law's Pirates. And the Samurais, which don't really have faces yet. He doesn't wish to wage open war, though, so I don't wonder how he wants to do it. Page 17. We'll gather top secret intel and very precisely take out their boss. 2 weeks from today, on the night of the Fire Festival, the island where Kaido lives... Whoa. Okay, we're getting some big information right now. 2 weeks from today, on the night of the Fire Festival. So is that the night that Odin's castle burned? Is that what they mean, the Fire Festival, or is that just something else? On the night of the Fire Festival, the island where Kaido lives, Onigashima. Oni means demon. Onigashima. Kaido lives on this island with a giant skull and horns. That's crazy. Kaido is definitely that kind of demon, and I think that Oars was. Will invade it. Get that nice 4 people shot at the end. But then it says One Piece will be on break next week. Motherfucker. Let me just read that one more time. On the island where Kaido lives, we'll invade it. So they're gonna invade Kaido's island in 2 weeks? What's the plan, though? So many questions, but this was an absolutely outstanding chapter of One Piece. I'm loving getting this backstory. Like I said, just the revelation that I made. I'm sure a lot of people have made this. It wasn't a lot of new information we got, but just everything that KINEMON and Kanjuro and all them went through, especially KINEMON himself, because we've been with him the longest. Fucking claps for KINEMON. Holy shit. I'm going to talk about this more in a discussion video, but it's just incredible that he just didn't give up hope. Like I said, he's like a Vivi that has been through more shit than Vivi. That's what I would classify KINEMON as. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Amazing chapter One Piece. Like the video if you did. Leave a comment down below. If you were like me after this chapter, you really appreciate and understand what happened to KINEMON, or do you just feel like it's not a big deal? Tell me what you think about his whole situation in the comments down below. Subscribe if you like this kind of content, and always let me know how you can improve these videos, because I make them for you all and I want to make them as best as I can. If you want to support me, you can do it down below in the description. First link is to buy me a coffee, where you can make a one-time donation if you want to. And my Patreon is down there if you want to become a Patreon and support my videos and help me make better production quality. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.